Scars. I'm full of them. At least on the inside. Looking at me, you'd never know. Every hurt I've ever experienced disappeared thanks to the magical blood that flows through my veins. But it doesn't mean they aren't there. Staring down at Mason's face as he sleeps peacefully, I feel every single one of them. And it's painful. Agonizing, actually.
"Why don't you come and get something to eat?"
Beckham asks from the doorway. I turn and look at him, losing my breath momentarily at the beautiful golden god leaning against the doorway, staring at me worriedly. Maybe in a few minutes, I tell him tiredly, thinking that it would probably be healthy for Mason and me to switch places. Mason's been sleeping for 3 days. After saying my name and giving me hope, he promptly fell back asleep. Evidently, days of drinking and drugs isn't good for you, even for a supernatural. Who knew? During that time, I'd managed to catch a few hours of sleep, but not more than that. It's all catching up to me. The fact that Damon and Beckham don't know who I am, that Aiden's out there planning something, that Lexi betrayed me in the past and most likely the present, that Mason's still asleep, that my past is still a mystery lying just out of my reach. I'm tired, down to my bones, down to my soul, actually. For someone who only remembers bits and pieces of her past, I feel immeasurably old at the moment. Every one of those years sitting on my shoulders. Beckham hasn't moved from his spot, so I sigh and finally get up and walk towards him. He reaches out his hand to grab mine as I get close, and I give him a weak smile, my gaze searching, always searching, to see if he remembers me. I never see what I'm looking for. There's affection there, attraction, definitely, maybe even love. But the way he looks at me isn't the way the Beckham who knew Eva used to look. Like he knew all the good things and the bad things about me, and still somehow thought I was perfect. Like we shared a history older than just the past year. Like we were once everything to each other.
"You need to start taking care of yourself,"
he tells me as he guides me down the hall, his hand on my lower back, sending tingles all over my body.